The 20% tax that was to be collected at source for credit card usage internationally now has a limit of 7 lakh rupees. Weeks and weeks of hue and cry on Twitter, on social media. Finally, government wakes up and decides to clarify, don't worry, you can go out, you can spend, but there is a limit, 70% beyond which you have to start paying up.
So my point is this clarification, or like you suggested in the morning, and I tend to agree with you now, is it a rollback? So we've spent enough time, enough airtime and enough mind space speaking to experts, tax experts, legal experts, personal finance experts and what have you on why this was introduced, the rationale behind introducing this, how you reconcile your books 1.5 years later when you file your income tax return. So again, just for the sake of our viewers here, there were reports earlier this month that the RBI, that the Finance Ministry has decided to impose a 20% tax collected at source on all international credit card transactions with no value, no threshold, no floor or ceiling set to it. The assumption then and the calculations that we were doing then was that even a $10 swipe outside the shores of India will attract a 20% TCS, so your credit card gets blocked for $12, not $10. And then you sort of, recalibrate and reconcile your books when you're filing your taxation, and this money comes back to you if a refund is due to you. But yeah, surprisingly, there is a clarification, so to speak, that comes in that the LRS limit, the liberalized remittance scheme limit on these credit card transactions is going to be at a threshold of 7 lakh rupees, and only when you exceed that 7 lakh rupees will you be taxed at source at 20%. Now, this again comes at the cusp of LRS being introduced at 5% starting 16th May up until 1st July. 1st July is when the 20% was to get applied before the clarification came in. But 16th May is when the 5% TCS got introduced on all international credit card spend. So 16th May to 30th June, it would have been a 5% TCS, and then 1st July, the 20% would have kicked in. But now clarification states that this 20% will kick in only on transactions above the value of 7 lakh rupees.
Okay.
Now, I'm still trying to understand that, is the 5% TCS still valid? Will continue to be valid till 30th June, and will the 5% be valid on transactions of all sizes from 1st July onwards as well or not?
Okay. I mean that's like a lot of room for a lot of debate, discussion, but no clarity essentially on what's going to happen up until 1st of July. But because what we were discussing so far is 1st of July onward, every time you swap your card, as you rightly pointed out, you will attract a 20% TCS.
Right.
But will you now continue to attract 5%, or will you attract no TCS at all?
That's what we need to study and find out, because
okay.
Clarification on that has not come in yet. It got applied from the 16th of May up until 30th June. It was supposed to be in existence, and the new rates were to kick in on 1st of July. But it seems like a great consolation prize that, hey, we scared you with a 20% tax, but worry not, it's only going to be 5% and not 20%.